Challenges and tackles. What is our number one idea? Protect the safety of the players. Protect the safety of the players. You know who's working in FIFA now in charge of competitions? Former player from Holland, Marco van Basten. Okay? Marco van Basten was a player that his career was cut short because of what?
He got kicked out of the game, literally.
There we go. Right, Rich? Achilles tendon. Pretty much Achilles tendon. Bam, 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 bam. Kicked out of the game. Way before his time. So this is really, really important for us. Protecting the safety of the players. You have to know the difference between careless, reckless, excessive force. So constantly, every time you see a tackle, you're going to say, was it careless? Was it reckless? Was it excessive force? And you adjust your decision based on that. Speed and intensity. That's what you're taking into consideration. What is the speed? What is the intensity? Does the player have a chance to play the ball, or is he just going for the legs? So all of that comes into the question. Foot on the ground. Am I going on top of the foot like this? Or am I coming up high? Is the foot on the ground? Is the foot up in the air? You put that into the considerations to take a look. Point of contact. Point of contact. Does it make a difference whether I make a contact low, shins, knee, face? Is there a difference? Sure, there is a difference. Point of contact, we look and see where the contact's being made. So you adjust. So let's take a look at a couple of videos, and you're going to make a decision. Okay? You've seen the video, you've seen the point of contact, everybody saw the same thing. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Don't look at your next door neighbor. Close your eyes. If you have only a fall, just sit as you are. If you have a yellow card, just raise your right hand. If you have a red card, stand up. Okay? Open your eyes. Look at each other. On the same page. We're on the same page. That's exactly what we're looking for. Uniformity, consistency. Everybody watching the same thing and say, you know what? And then you have to decide, why is that a yellow card? Why? Where was the point of contact? Low, top of the foot, right? Point of contact. This same type of tackle goes into the knee, what do we have? Okay, the color starts to change. So that's what you do every time you look at it. Okay, let's go to video number 2. A little bit more difficult, huh? She gets the ball with one leg, with the left leg, right? She plays the ball with the left leg and makes contact with the right leg. Okay, so how many think no foul because she played the ball? If you have no foul because she played the ball, put your hand up. Most players will say, hey, but I got the ball, right? All right, good. So we're on the same page. How many of you have at least a foul? If you have at least a foul, put your hand up. Okay, so we all agree. There's contact. Even though she made contact with the ball with the left leg, she got the player with the right, right? So we definitely have a infraction. Do we have a sanction? Do we have a card? Those of you who want a yellow card, put your hand up. Those of you who want a red card, stand up. Okay, if you want a yellow card, put your hand up. If you have a red card, stand up. Perfect. Perfect. We're on the same page. Okay? So constantly, and I didn't think I had to go too much into these. Okay? Because what did I tell you? At this level, your fall recognition is there. Okay? You are national referees. If we have to talk about fall recognition, something's missing. We can have some things that are gray area. Okay? There are some tackles that are right on the gray spot. Right? And from one angle, it may look one way, and another angle may look a different way. Let me show you this one. Let's go to... So everybody has a fall on this? For sure we have a fall, correct? Does everybody have a card on this? Perfect. We all have a card on this. The question is, which way you're going to go? You're going to go yellow, you're going to go red. If you have a yellow, just put your one hand up. If you're going to go red, stand up. Aha, see? This is what's going to happen. Okay. Perfect. And that's why we're here. Okay? So that's why we're here. So one of you who's thinking red card, give me an argument for red card. Speak up.
The position of the foot when it makes contact is above, just above the ankle, right at the beginning of the shin bone.
Okay, that's a good argument. So you're talking about the point of contact. The foot came up, right? The foot came up. Perfect. So that's a good consideration. Okay? So one of you who's thinking of yellow card, give me a reason why yellow card. Yep.
The mode of contact is the inside part of the boot, not the studs.
Okay. All right. So he's giving you a counter argument. Speak up louder so he can hear you.
The mode of contact is the inside of the boot, not the studs.
Okay. So with basically what he's talking about, she's not coming full force with the studs exposed and the foot like this. If the foot was a little bit more straight on, your color would have changed, right? You were saying it's more on the side and sort of grazes down and brings it down. Correct? So let's take a look again one more time. And that's why we need to be looking at these videos. Okay? So you see how the knee is bent now? The knee is bent. And how it's almost with the like a inside of the boot coming in. Now, when you look at this, you have to say, okay, is it excessive force? Is it serious foul play? Or could I go with more of a reckless? Right? And that's how you analyze. It's good.
See, I think where the referee is also, it's difficult for the referee from that angle to make a red card decision on that.
But look at the referee. Does she only give a yellow card and walk away like it's a simple yellow card, or does she have a little bit more?
Yeah, she has a little bit more.
Okay, so by talking to the player, she's doing what? Bringing the control of the game back. So it's like, this is more than a yellow card. Okay, I'm giving you a yellow card because I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt because of the way you pulled back in the last second. Right? That's what I'm doing. And that's the referee who's a good referee who understands okay? Communication, talking to the players. All we're looking for is control of the game back. Bring the game back when you need it. Fair enough? All right. Let me go to one last one. Okay? Do we have a foul? Okay, we do have a foul, right? Do we have a card? Yes. Okay? The color of the card, if for you it's a yellow card, sit down and just put your hand up for a yellow card. If for you it's a red card, stand up. Okay? Everybody agrees, right? Have a seat. Okay? So now give me some considerations why this would be a red card and not a yellow. Okay? Give me some reasons. Why?
Mode of contact.
Okay. Point of contact.
Light surface studs right into the ankle.
Chance to play the ball.
No intent to play the ball. Safety up to the back.
Okay. This makes our job easy. Mind you, the referee in this game is not a rookie referee. This is not a rookie referee. This is not a rookie referee, okay? This is Cüneyt Çakır from Turkey, who's done many, 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 many big games. And some games are more than a game. Because who are these two teams? Okay? And this is when? Olympics 2016 in Rio. When these teams played before in 2014 in Brazil, what happened? Neymar went to the hospital, right? So some games are more than a game. And they have to know, and the referees have to know, that this game is going to be one where message is going to be sent and message is going to be received. And the referee is ready for the game, and they have their guards up, and they don't sucker punch anybody, but they also make sure they don't get sucker punched in return. And this is 51st minute. The opportunity that came in this game to send the player off was with a nastier tackle than this early on in the game. Okay, sometimes as referees we think, I don't want to change the outcome of the game. I don't want to do this. I don't want to have an impact. You know what? When it's presented to you on a silver platter for the safety of the players, go ahead and do it, and the video will back you up the next day, and all you have to say is tell the player, you know what? I didn't kick him in this manner. You did. Go pay the cashier. Not my problem. Not my problem. And we will support that from here to the end of eternity. Okay? We're not talking about a 50-50, the one that we saw before, just grazing a little bit, having a chance to play the ball. That we control with personality. These have no place in our game. Zero place in our game. Okay? And we deal with it very, very hard and efficient.